How do I love you? Let me count the ways. I love you as the sun loves the bright blue days.
Good morning, you guys. It literally looks like someone is throwing glitter outside. I don't know if it's just like the wind blowing the snow off the rooftops, but it looks like glitter. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like glitter out there, Purus. I'm getting really sick of the cold. It's like 26 degrees out there, and honestly, the cold doesn't bother me that much. It's just when it's really windy. The wind, I just can't handle wind. It's so cold because it like bites at your face. I'm feeling very stir crazy today, even though we have been out in the snow a lot. Yesterday we didn't really go out at all. I feel really stir crazy today, which means I just need to go outside even though it's only 26 degrees, but I have to wait for my hair to dry. I don't have a hair dryer right now. I'm gonna stop complaining now because it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna make the most of it. But exciting news, this is exciting news. We are gonna pick out the car seat for June. So this is actually really nice because the stroller we're getting only I think has like four car seats that will work with like the car seat adapter for the stroller, which actually I think is really nice because there's so many car seats out there. It's so overwhelming. Imagine if we had to look at all of the car seats.
Now that I'm looking at it, it's 4 brands, but each brand has like 2 options.
So it's 8.
I don't know, it's more than 4.
Oh. It's still pretty exhausting.
Too many. After doing hours of research, literally hours, I'm gonna break it down for you on why we picked the type of car seat we did. And picking a car seat was basically as fun as watching soup simmer on a stove. It was not very exciting, but it's very important because you want your child to be safe, you want it to be portable, you want it to work for traveling, and for us, since we don't have a car, we wanted it to work in taxis and Ubers and any sort of car that we may experience. So, to get started, I'm gonna call it Corbin's Car Seat Confusion Clarification. Okay, so first off, there's a link in the description. It has my entire spreadsheet that I used to compare all the car seats that we were looking at, and the stroller that we were getting only had a limited amount of car seats that were compatible with it with the adapters. So that limited our choices, thankfully, because there are so many car seats out there. So here is the spreadsheet. Again, you can go get it in the description below. I made it public so all of you can look at it. A website that I found that really helped me was Car Seats for the Littles. Trying to find information on all these car seats was a pain. It was, some of them didn't list the weight, some of them didn't list the specifications or the dimensions. Car Seats for Littles had like a very comprehensive and informational review of almost every car seat that we were looking at. So I highly recommend this website when picking out your own car seat. First off, we have the Greco Quick-Connect 30, and I'm just gonna quickly go through all of these because you can go look at the spreadsheet and do it yourself. Every parent is different and you're gonna want the car seat that works for you. We did buyer rating, weight, price, baseless, year routing, capacity, if it's compatible with an airplane, and then the dimensions. So the Quick-Connect 30 was the cheapest of the options, which was a huge plus because it is very, very cheap and very, very light. It also comes in tons of different colors. Only reason why we didn't go with this car seat was because there was no year routing on the car seat. So we will not be able to have a base because we don't own a car. So we're gonna be jumping from car to car. So we're gonna do a baseless installation with our car seat. Now, year routing, it routes the seatbelt around the back. I'll try to find a diagram to put up right here. And that takes a lot of the weight off of the head and neck when the infant or the car, heaven forbid, is in a crash with your infant in it. So year routing was something that we absolutely said was a must because we are gonna be using the baseless option pretty much 99% of the time when using this car seat. Greco Quick-Connect 35 is very similar to the 30. It just allows for children that are 4 to 35 pounds, where the 30 allows for children up to 30 pounds. And this was also a big factor in our decision because we want to buy a car seat that's gonna last a little over 12 months. We don't want to just like buy a car seat for 11 months or 12 months. I mean, these are infant car seats, so you might have to depending on your child, but we wanted to try to get one that had more, we would get more bang for our buck. Next one we were looking at is the Kiko Keyfit 30. This one was really awesome. It's a great price range. The only thing is it's a little heavier. It's a little on the heavy side. And Missy from Daily Bombs, she first looked at car seats with us, and she stressed that it needs to be a light car seat because you don't want to carry around this huge, heavy car seat, plus the baby has to be in it. So that's not very fun when you have to carry around like 15, 20 pounds plus of car seat. And the next one we looked at was the maxi-cosi Myco Max 30, which is this one. And this one also had a ton of colors. It was easy to wash, relatively light. The price range was okay. It's getting a little higher at $280, but again, it didn't have the Euro routing. Then we looked at the maxi-cosi AP 2.0. That one, I couldn't find the weight on this one. I looked everywhere, could not find it, so it's not there. It's a bunch of question marks. It's getting into the $200 price range, but still didn't have the Euro routing. And this one actually was a big no because of this feature right here. It can only hold up to 22 pounds, which that's pretty light, and all the others can hold at least up to 30. So we were like, that's not really getting a bang for your buck. So we put like a huge red no across that one. The next one is really, really awesome. It has a super modern, sleek design. It's the Pipa Nuna, and it basically looks like an alien spacecraft of a car seat. It's actually my favorite, but I'm trying to find a good picture of it. Oh, there it is. So there's some sleek colors. It looks really cool. It has this awesome dream drape that goes over it, which is something that none of the others had. And this one does offer Euro routing for the seat belt. So that was a huge plus. So this one was really cool. It's very compact. It can hold up to 32 pounds and then 32 inches of height. So that's basically a little over a year. So you're getting over a year's worth, depending on the size of your child. The next one was the Aton series. We looked at the Cybex, the Cybex 2, and the Cybex Q. All of them were great. The Q was really heavy. It's 11.6 pounds. All of them offer Euro routing seatbelt configuration. All of them are compatible with airplanes. And all of these car seats, by the way, are compatible with airplanes without the base. That is actually something really important to us because we're gonna be traveling with little Juniper. And then the next category that we looked at was the dimensions. So we looked up a future car that we hope to get. We don't know if we're gonna get it, but just to think in the future for the year ahead, we might get a car. So we looked at the car that we're gonna want and just made sure that the car seat we picked was compatible with that car by looking at the length and looking at blogs and looking at reviews to just make sure that it's gonna work in a car that we could possibly get. Those are the 9 car seats that we looked at. It took super long to make this spreadsheet, so there it is for you guys, for anyone else that's looking at any of these car seats. The winner that we eventually did pick though was the Pipa Nuna. It actually fit all of our specifications. It wasn't too heavy. The only negative thing about the Pipa Nuna is the price range is getting a little ridiculous. At $300 for a car seat, that's a little hard to stomach when you're only gonna be using it for like the first year and a half. But we went with it because it was the most safe with the Euro routing. It had a side impact system. It's compatible on airplanes. It's one of the most compact. It works with the car that we hope to get in the future. And it just looks really awesome. I mean, who doesn't want their baby to be going around in like an alien spacecraft? And then that dream canopy, like that's so cool to just keep like the shade. And then there's a little flap in the back. I don't know if you saw it, but it's basically so you can like look in and see Juniper and just make sure everything's going okay in there. Basically compared it to all the other ones on our list and it won. So that is my comprehensive review of car seat confusion clarification. I hope it helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But I was looking for something online for something like this and I couldn't find it, so decided to make it instead. We're out of the house because all of that car seat confusion clarification was just a lot. It was a lot on my brain. So we're gonna go.
Screen time.
Yeah, we were like staring at screens for hours. So we're gonna go out and get some food. We haven't been to this one food truck pod since we moved from Portland and went on our van trip, and we've been dying to go back. So we're gonna.
Except for the food truck that is my favorite food truck there. Might be closed.
Yeah, it said like permanently closed on Google Maps, but I don't know.
Hopefully it's not.
Other places said it was still open, so we're gonna go get some lunch. There's still a ton of snow though. Thankfully this sidewalk is shoveled, but over there and most of the trip, not so much. Now this is poutine. Raspberry chipotle sauce with a Thai peanut sauce over French fries and cheese curds.
No cheese curds.
No cheese curds?
No.
Oh, well, it's still bomb. And also, we can say we've traveled all across Canada and had every type of poutine. This place has the best.
Also got this amazing crepe. So good. Is it good? It looks really, really good.
Turkey, bacon, avocado.
Turkey, bacon, avocado, cream cheese. We just took a really hot bath because we had to get the cold out of our bones. It had seeped into our bones, and we're babies, so we had to warm up. But we are back and we are gonna read a book to Juniper. We're gonna read How Do I Love You? Actually, I'm pretty sure one of you gave us this book.
Oh, really?
I think so.
We're almost out of reading all of our books. I think we've read almost all of them except for this one.
Yeah,
So.
we have been reading, Missy and Brian gave us the Nancy Tillman books, which are super cute, a really, really beautiful paintings. Nancy Tillman actually lives here in Portland, which is pretty cool. But we're gonna read this book now for little June.
Our nightly ritual. All right, How Do I Love You by Marion Dan Bauer. How do I love you? Let me count the ways. I love you as the sun loves the bright blue days. I love you as the thirsty duck loves a sudden shower. I love you as the moon loves each shining star. I love all that you will be and everything you are. Aw, the end.
We're gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. We have our car seat picked out and it's on its way. Actually, Corbin's parents decided they wanted to get us a car seat as a gift. So.
And my dad just texted me and he said he got it and it's shipped and he'll let us know when the shipping date will be.
Yay! So we have a car seat on its way. Thank you, Corbin's parents.
Remember, if you guys are looking for a car seat, I left that spreadsheet down in the description. Leave it in the comments if that was helpful. Subscribe if you haven't already because we do new videos every single day. And be your feet are.